fastest race of the season here in Sepang is go. Great start from pole position, electric start from Jorge Martin, and now Bastianini away slowly from second on the grid. Marc Marquez immediately slots himself up in a second, and look at Bagnaia.
He's up to second.
Superb start, Pecco Bagnaia on the inside of Marc Marquez, up into second place. The dream start for Pecco Bagnaia, could not have scripted any better. The fairy tale first two corners, he's second. Martin's got the hammer down here early on, a 1:59.634 for the poleman and your race leader. Martin, to be fair to him, is running a pretty electric pace at the front of this Grand Prix. There he is on the 89 bike into turn number 4.
Yellow's out in sector 2, so someone, as we could hear, has gone down. It's Jorge Martin, according to our time. It is Martin, the leader out.
A gift. What a gift then for Pecco Bagnaia, because he would potentially win this Malaysian Grand Prix. Jorge Martin then with a 1.2 second lead on lap number 7, and he goes out. Martin then won't convert pole position here into a race win in Sepang.
Aleix Espargaro, the big loser out of the World Championship contenders. He's somewhere roughly around where he started, but as you can see, confirmation, left-hand side of your screen, Aleix Espargaro down 1 off the line to 11th.
We thought it was a slim chance for Aleix Espargaro and Aprilia to capture this year's MotoGP World Championship, and that looks like will be the case.
Aleix Espargaro's World Championship hopes are fading fast. He's now down to 15th position.
And Aprilia's hopes of keeping themselves in the hunt, vying for glory in Valencia, are disappearing without a trace, aren't they? It has not been an end of a season to remember for the Nuwali factory or for Aleix Espargaro. It's all ending in rather timid fashion for the Spaniard in his 300th Grand Prix appearance. 15.5 seconds he started this lap 17 off of the front-running pace. Aleix Espargaro in a lowly 11th place right now. It's over for Aleix Espargaro.
Quartararo's not had a bad start either. I think he's up in 6th behind his teammate Frankie Morbidelli.
So the top teammate of the championship did start going forward. Quartararo's leaving it late to find up the inside of his teammate Franco Morbidelli. Quartararo then has gone from 12th to 5th.
Fabio Quartararo struggling at this very early stage in the Grand Prix to go with that leading 4. So far through the third sector, the gap to Marquez ahead of him is up to 9/10 of a second.
Marc Marquez, he's
wide.
gone really, really wide into turn number 15, and then Fabio Quartararo does sweep on through. Can Marquez get him on the cutback? He certainly can.
Wide again.
He's gone wide again now, Marquez. This has been a world champion's ride by the current world champion Fabio Quartararo. Absolutely awesome job by him. It's imperative though that Fabio Quartararo clings on to this third place. If he slips behind Bezzecchi, it is game over in the championship.
The tension is palpable.
Fabio Quartararo riding like a devil. He's called El Diablo. That translates to the devil. What a performance by the world champion right now. Fabio Quartararo keeps his famed title hopes alive with an outstanding ride to third place. A world champion's ride from the world champion, despite the pain of that broken middle finger on his left hand. Bagnaia coming under big pressure here early on from his future factory Ducati teammate Enea Bastianini.
Bastianini will rightfully say, I'm still in the World Championship battle. At this stage of the Grand Prix, there was almost contact there between Bagnaia and Bastianini. Bastianini trying to find a way through, but he knows he has to make it clean.
Well, at the moment, it does look like at this stage, the early juncture of this Grand Prix, that Bastianini has the better speed than Pecco Bagnaia, but you just know that he can't take the risk. This would be the most spectacular own goal in Grand Prix history, wouldn't it? Akin with the Dani Pedrosa and Nicky Hayden moment for Epsilon in Portugal in 2006. If the Bastianini was to do anything to disturb or worse, wipe out Pecco Bagnaia, to say that that won't go down too well in Bologna would be the understatement of the century, wouldn't it?
Bagnaia almost coming to grief there with Bastianini. Ducati will not enjoy seeing Bastianini this close behind Bagnaia.
These two have had some battle royales, haven't they? How close was that? Super tight there as Bastianini closed on the brakes into that final corner. He's through. He's gone through. There was a consultation there, wasn't there, between Davide Tardozzi and Paolo Ciabatti, and the beast has gone through the non-Bagnaia up the hill into turn number 4 on the brakes, and Bastianini then does now lead. What is going on here then? Paolo Ciabatti, Ducati Corsa sporting director, locked in conversation again with the Catalanovo team manager Davide Tardozzi. I'd love to stick a microphone in between those two right now to find out just how Ducati are going to call this one. The tension, you can cut the atmosphere with a knife here. We're feeling it in the commentary box, myself and Lewis, what it must be like down in pit lane. It's still Bastianini from Bagnaia.
We're looking outside our commentary box window. The factory Ducati box and the Grassini box are next door to each other, so they're not too far away. If they want to issue a message to Grassini, they're right there. But Bagnaia is looking to take that out of their hands.
Here he goes on the inside of Bastianini, then into the final corner, and Bagnaia does retake the lead. They come into the first gear, turn number 9. Hard on the brakes, the pair of them go. They both snake sideways, and Bastianini, a little bit like he did on the last lap in Misano, almost careers into the back of Pecco Bagnaia. He will say, I'm sure, after the race, there was a margin for error there, but how close was that? Bagnaia is your winner here in Sepang. He takes it by just under 0.3 of a second from an Air Bastianini. It's over for Bastianini in terms of the championship.
This is on board with Pecco Bagnaia. He gets a great initial launch. He's already blasted past the VR46 Ducatis. He's probably already in around 5th position before he hits the brakes. And look how late he leaves it. When he looks like Marc Marquez is standing still, you know Bagnaia has done something special, holding that inside line and taking 2nd place.
In the biggest race of his life, has there been a bigger and better start to a Grand Prix for Pecco Bagnaia than that one he's just made here in Malaysia? 9th to 2nd on the run to that 2nd corner. Stunning from the world champion-elect. Bagnaia is your winner here in Sepang. Pecco Bagnaia with that victory here in Malaysia. He has one hand and 4 fingers clasped on that MotoGP crown this year. He will go to the Ricardo Tomo circuit in Valencia in 2 weeks' time. 23 points clear of Fabio Quartararo in the World Championship. Great respect shown between the man who still sits on top of the throne in 2022.
A magnificent 7th victory for Pecco, who has one hand on the MotoGP World Championship as we get set for the decider in Valencia.
If you like these videos, click here and here if you like more videos like this.